They'll throw on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. That's the first down, and he's still going. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19. Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
79 Bronco.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. It'll be a pickup of 4, and they'll snap 2nd and goal from the 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They'll send him over right. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Offense up to the line fast.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll pass on 3rd and goal. Has it in close. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Got it, ready?
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
Let's go now. Buffalo 80. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Setting up a throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him on 4th and goal and complete the defensive stand.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He'll throw it from his own end zone. And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety. And it wasn't a touchdown or a field goal, Brock, but hey, points are points. And their first points of the game come on that there safety.
You'll take them any way you can get them in this league, Kate, right? And if the defense has got to score and they've got to continue to score, that is just fine. Because that is a breath of fresh air on that sideline and hopefully a bit of a kickstarter for their offense as well.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Pass play on 1st and 10. Finds a man right side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, and to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Warriors 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
From the 47. He's got a man left. And he stopped cold at the spot. Whoa, he picked. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Mustang 19. Set. Hey. Street. Street. Ready, ready.
Looking for a throw here. He's going to push one deep down the right.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Rig alert. Rig alert. Hurt. Hurt. Right there. Right there. Hurt. Panther 11. Panther 11. Check go.
Throwing on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
They'll throw it again. Escapes his grasp. He takes it himself. And he's out a yard or two shy of the 15. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway. Ugh.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 79 Bronco. 19 tight. 19 tight. Buffalo 18. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
From the red zone now. Brought in right side. And they get this down to the 7-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Here we go. Here we go. Street. Street. Dragon 60. Go.
Throwing from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
And they're going to pass on 3rd and inches. Touchdown, Houston! is Katie York for the PAT. And his aim was off there. He hits the left upright, and it's no good. Now, probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Clifford to throw. This one finds Taylor. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Working quickly here. 2nd and 1. On target to his man Taylor. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On first down, here comes Brooks. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Let's go now. 7-5, 7-5.
Now Clifford. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Chase Young bringing him down there. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Here's Clifford. He connects downfield on 4th. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They strike for 23 yards. And now they're on the doorstep of a touchdown. 1st and goal coming up.
Bronco switch, reload, reload.
Here's Brooks. Has the Houston touchdown. The Texans get some late points and the lead. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans push their lead to 6. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Play action on 1st down. And he can't make the hook up on the deep ball. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Second and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Third and long for him here. On the move, headed right. On the run, what? He's got it deep downfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Texans have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Clifford looking to throw. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. That one right down the middle. And the Texans bump the lead up to 13 points. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
60 Bob, go!
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds after getting this to the opposing 45. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Trying to find his tight end. So second down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he's showing some burst on his return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Ready. Hurt. Hey, check that. Street. Panther 11.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Go.
Throwing it to start this drive. Throwing the out route complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Come on. Set. 19 Lion. Trap 60. Check smash. 79 Bronco. Hut.
From the 36. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
19 tight. Set up. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Back to throw on third down. He lets a heater go deep middle. He's got it inside the 25. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Mounties cut into the lead coming out of halftime. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
19 right here. And back at 60.
Clifford to the air now. Taking a deep shot here. And he's there to send that one away incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So it'll be second down.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
Throwing on 2nd and 10. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. It's picked up by the defense.
We're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing now, following the turnover. Able to hit home, complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it sets up a Houston first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Offense up to the line fast.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Second and 6.
Head to 60, head to 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's on the move. Catch is made in close. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. Go.
Hall does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the out.
And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Mounties parlay the turnover into a lead. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Mounties take a 4-point lead. On now is York to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, ready.
Looking to the air here. He's going deep. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Okay, 2nd and 6 coming up here.
79 Bronco. Let's go. 19 tight. 19 tight. Don't go 18.
From the 24. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Offense in the hurry up here. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end. Working quickly here. From the 41. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing here, Clifford. That's complete. Here's Brooks. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Now Clifford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended target. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Man in motion here. They'll throw it again. Rolling left, buying some time. Now he takes it, and he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Here's Clifford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Out comes the field goal team for the Texans. From the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Kate, if we weren't dealing with a little bit of wind out there, I'm not sure that kick has enough steam to make it. In track, they call that wind aided. In football, they call it 3 points.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Only one quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. They've got possession, just one quarter from advancing in the postseason. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Set up. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Check. Ready.
They go right back to Hall. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. A 5-yard gain on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Check. Hurt. Smash.
Here's Hall once more. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Go check. Check. Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. Get up.
Throwing now on 1st down. Hall there to haul it in. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 now.
Ready.
Sending a receiver left. The give on 2nd to Hall. And this run doesn't have the juice of that last one. He's stuffed at the line. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
Panther 11, go! 19 Lions. Roll, Riggs. Chap 60, 79 Broncos. Go!
Looking to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
down comes Katie York. A lot riding on this kick. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Here's a return from the 7. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
On first down, here comes Hall. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Let's go now. Say, hey. Rig alert, rig alert. Warrior 70, come 19, come go street. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready, ready.
Back to throw it. That's completed right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And it sets up a Houston first. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Mounties holding a 4-point lead. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. A toss right side to Hall. And he's brought down for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Hey, check that, street. Hut, hut.
Hall running between the tackles. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Final timeout called by the Texans. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Ready. Set it. 60 Bobcat, Mustang 19. 7 Pirates, Street. 60 Maverick. Check go.
Back to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Play clock nearing 0, and Coach Todd Bowles has to signal for a timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. On comes Cade York, a lot riding on this kick. This one from 42 yards out. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
On now is York to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. He'll look to throw it. He'll get this one to Brooks. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 32 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here he is to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They got 24 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And they've got themselves another first and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Setting up to pass. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it sets up second down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
One final shot here. And he comes up with it. He went and got it. Touchdown. And now they can tie this or go for the win. I still don't think everyone has quite processed that touchdown as time expired, Brock, but they don't have time. They've got to make the biggest decision of the game right now. Do you force overtime or do you go for this win?
Well, you said a key word right there, processed. And this is a process. You spend the week planning it, you got the numbers behind it, but ultimately, Kate, this comes down to gut and feel. I say it every time in these moments. You've had to use the last 4 quarters to make this decision, and it better not have been right in the moment. You better have made it before this drive began.
Game might not be over just yet, though, Brock. You got a flag out there, and that could mean an on-time down. Let's see. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Another shot now at this extra point. And he's good on that point after. They elect not to play for the win. They're saying they think they can win it in overtime. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And postseason overtime differs from what we saw in the regular season. A touchdown on the opening drive doesn't end things anymore. Both teams guaranteed a possession. And if we're still tied after each team has had the football once, we then go to sudden death, and the first score takes it.
Cade York to kick off.
It's been the type of game that makes the playoffs so great to watch. A spot in the AFC title game on the line as we're underway in overtime. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First throw of overtime now. Escapes the pocket. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. They've got a man in motion. Third down run with Brooks. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Pickup of 2 here. And the Texans are going to have a first down. So remember, even if they reach pay dirt, other side still gets to answer in the playoffs. They're on the right track, but still plenty of work to go to put that touchdown up.
Seeing those chains move is so critical on that opening drive. It's kind of like getting a runner on base, Kate, in the top of a baseball inning. It just sets the table for more to come.
This time it's a passing play. Completed over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Here's Clifford to throw. Taking his shot, deep down the field it goes. This is caught inside the 15. Offense up to the line fast. First down from the red zone. Buying some time left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. All right, so they can't end the game with a touchdown, not in a postseason overtime, but a score sure would send a mountain of pressure across the field and set their defense up quite well, too.
It would, Kate, but I would tell you, offensively, now that you're in the red zone, anything short of a touchdown would feel like a disappointment.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense in the hurry up here. Third and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And in for the Houston touchdown. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place. But 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Come 19! Come 19! Let's go!
They motion the tight end over. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here.
A loss of 11.
Hawk
It's
70,
2nd and
18,
21. At the 18-yard line.
Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Another try following the sack. Finds him over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Here he is to throw. Chased out to his right. Catch made over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Cowboy 80.
They send a receiver in motion right. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Trap 60. Check go.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
To throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. All right, Brock, we're at the ultimate do-or-die point here. Get the 1st down, or it all comes to a close.
I live for moments like these. If this were the regular season, remember, this game would already be over with the touchdown, but it's the playoffs, and they got a shot to answer, and they need to find an answer now, or they could start making their draft plans.
Buffalo 18. Ready?
Looking to throw it. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Dragon 60. Warrior 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
Still sticking with the passing game. He throws a bullet to the center. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Texans see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30. So it's a win for the Texans. And that was the type of game you can only hope for in the postseason, Brock. A couple of deserving teams laying it all out there, and they were finally able to get the win and keep their playoffs going.